Hello everyone and welcome to, oh jeez, whoops, I was trying to reset where the fraps indicator was, which is the T key on my keyboard, but apparently that is a melee attack button. Didn't even realize that. Oh, didn't want to do that either. Thanks game. Oh fuck, oh god. There we go, that's the right key. Whoops. Okay, so welcome back to the Outer Worlds. I have a couple of quests here to do. I think I'm going to do this one, Die Robot. Ludwig Miller, a guard watching over the landing pad south of Edgewater, is convinced that auto mechanicals are planning to wipe out humanity. He's asked you to help him wage a secret war against the mechanical menace. Deal with the mechanical scout. Ludwig reports that he spotted a forward scout of the mechanical army north of the landing pad. As a test of your mettle, he's requested that you dispose of the scout in the name of humanity. Alright, let's do it. So I think this is the mechanical we briefly talked to last time. We will see when we arrive. Oh, and this is the graveyard. We actually haven't been here yet. Edgewater Cemetery. Ooh, okay. Heavy ammo. Yes, please. Hey, what's this? Some sort of pod or ball. It's like a Sputnik. What is this? Some kind of Sputnik? You always got to keep an eye out for hidden containers in this game. This game really does do a good job at rewarding exploration, at least as far as I've noticed. It's one of the reasons I've always loved it. Oh, what's going on? Okay. My computer's not having a good time, I guess. That's what's going on. Maybe it's all that Cyberpunk I was playing last night. I don't know how computers work. I just play games. Yeah, so it is the auto mechanical we talked to in the last installment. Hey.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
Don't have time for this. What happens if I hit you? Sorry, man, I didn't want to have to do that. But alas. Experience is experience, you know what I mean? Gotta get those XP points somehow. Even if it means being cruel. Ooh, have I even explored up here yet? Wait, yes. I have. Sort of. Cigarette lighter. Oh, damn. I hate when you're early on in the game and you don't have enough mag picks. Because like by the end game you have so many that you don't even think about it. Ludwig. Look at me. Damn you.
Bring us honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory?
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Oh. I'll let you know if I find it.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Okay. Let's go get his secret weapon. I guess it's in the bar? Is that the cantina? You know, these sci-fi universes, they always have this, like, new sport that is, like, all the rage or whatever. And I'm sure that, like, some of that would happen in the future, but it's like, you never see just like, oh yeah, you know, we're still playing baseball like 200 years in the future. It's like, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we still be playing sports like, you know, hockey or baseball or basketball or soccer or whatever that have been around for like quite a while and are like hugely, hugely popular? I'm sure that they would still survive far into the future. I like how Dead Space did it because they had this one. There was like a 0G section in in the first game, I think, where it's like imitating some kind of sport, but it's like, yeah, it makes sense because you're in 0G, so obviously it's going to be like completely different than when you're on the surface of the Earth or on a planet. Okay, Ludwig's bundle. Sealed bundle. What is it? Can I see it? A curious bundle discovered near a latrine in the Edgewater Cantina. A note reads, "If found, please return to Ludwig Miller at the landing pad. Thanks." Ooh, this is for a quest item. Might look nice in one of the crew's rooms on the Unreliable. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Like, from what I can understand, just like through context clues and such, it seems that toss ball, it feels like lacrosse, you know? Which I think is interesting, because lacrosse is a sport that is not very often referenced in media. It's very... It's obviously nowhere near as popular as, like, ice hockey or something like that, although it is Canadian in origin. It has, like, roots in indigenous cultures, I'm pretty sure. I couldn't tell you which one specifically, but I remember learning that a long time ago. And yeah, toss ball, it's like when they're holding the racket, it definitely reminds me of lacrosse. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the intent is that it's like, it's a sport that's kind of an evolution of that, and they wanted to choose lacrosse because it's weird, or because it's less popular. It's not weird. It's just not as popular as like all these major league sports that, you know, have huge, enormous companies behind them, like the NHL or the NBA, etc. So I don't know. It's unique. Hey, man.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found that package you mentioned.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I feel like I'm going to regret getting mixed up in this.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple enough. How am I supposed to get one of these logic modules? Yeah.
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are going to rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Perception. Edgewater's in the middle of nowhere. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Oh. Thanks, Ludwig. I appreciate the thought. I'll leave you be. Alright, so we gotta go see Thompson, but we gotta see him anyways. Fistful of Digits. Okay, that's the quest to deal with these marauders here. Okay, so I'm gonna have to talk to Reed for both of these quests, but I still want to talk to... We haven't spoken to the vicar yet. Gotta go into the church.